Hello, welcome back. This is Leftovers episode, season 2, episode 3. I always forget the episode is called Off Ramp. I gotta tell you, I'm really liking this season of Leftovers. It's something about the whole new this mysterious town and everything. It's right up my alley. It's fascinating. I was wondering if anybody know of any other shows like this that are, really complex. I guess the kind of show that doesn't hold your hand. You know what I mean? And makes you think. The kind of show that you really you gotta theorize about. You know, a lot. The kind of like really puts a lot of you gotta really theorize and try to figure out what the heck's going on. Shows like that. Does anybody know any other shows like this? I'm already watching Westworld, so that doesn't. So I can't use that one. But it doesn't even have to be sci-fi. But I was wondering if anybody. I'm really starting to get into. Right now, I'm really into a lot of really heavy shows like this. Actually, so if anybody knows any other ones like this that they want me to do, like they'd they'd want to see, or whatever, let me know. Just so I can know to watch, check out, because I'm looking for more stuff like this. Really thick, complex stuff. No hand holding and a lot of theorizing. You got to figure out everything. You got to figure everything out for yourself, kind of thing. This is this is kind of stuff. So let's get to it. Leftovers season 2 episode. Oh yeah, God, I don't know what to make of it, but it just got a whole bunch more interesting. I mean, there definitely is weird stuff going on, right? The show, I can never tell sometimes whether we're witnessing something supernatural, or is it just in their heads or what? You know, because that definitely happened. The whole thing, they went missing and all that, but then things I thought were real ended up being dream sequences, or somebody was making fake fake versions of the people, of people. You know what I mean? So I can never tell if there's actually something supernatural going on, or is it just blackouts and stuff. But something crazy just happened last episode. Kevin woke up. We followed Kevin. We followed Kevin's whole story and his family as they came to the new town of Miracle, and he went to sleep that day, and he woke up in the lake, which is gone, and was Emily um is missing. It was Emily, right? The the new family, whatever. The Murphys, or whatever. Their their daughter has disappeared. It looks like it just happened again. The departure happened again. Departure, the sequel happened right now. That's what it looks like, and it just took them. No, I think that's what the cherry pie is too. I think cherry pie was another person who was taken. Oh, I love this. Trying to figure out all these little clues. I know this show now. I know how this works. They're dropping little clues here and there. But yeah. So I mean, they're dropping all the little things that are gonna make sense by the end of it. I know it. I know it. So I just patiently watch it with enthusiasm, because I eagerly bite at every bit, because I know I'm eating up all the crumbs, because I know that it's gonna lead to something amazing. So we find out that yeah, Emily's gone, and Kevin was in the freaking lake. That can't be a coincidence. There's no way. I don't know how he's talking to Patty. I don't know what the hell that is either. I don't know what is real and what isn't anymore. But all I know is that the geography theory was interesting. That perhaps there were fault lines and stuff where the people who disappeared happened to be on the right spot when it happened. So nothing to do with it. They're saying that it's just purely scientific. There's no reason why she was left behind except that she simply wasn't at the table. Possible, very possible. Except that, how do you explain the fact that Kevin was literally with his his new girlfriend, right? What's the name? He was with Nora in the bed, and they were right there touching each other. So if he disappeared and went to the lake, she should have done it too. How come he didn't do that? Don't make any sense. Also, I think he was literally doing the other chick, the one he cheated his wife with. He was literally doing her when it. That's what it looked like when she literally disappeared. That's one hell of a disappearance act. How do you explain how he didn't go too if he was literally like connected to her or something? Unless Kevin is different from everybody else. According, I mean, we still know what happened. I still don't know what the magazine was about. And the dad did say something about him, and it's not a game or something, or it is a game, and you got to get into the game or something. He refused to see it. Maybe Kevin is at the center of all this whole thing. Literally, he was at the center of the lake. So maybe whatever happens to him is different from the others. For all we know, he triggered it. I don't know, but that's the feeling I'm getting right now. So, goddamn. Okay, I've talked enough. Let's freaking get into it. There we go. Hello, Laura. Laurie? She got blue eyes. Really blue. Oh, shit. Wait, they're still around? Oh, what the hell? What's happening? Not what I thought was going to happen. So the Reverend is still around? Did she start it again? Why does it feel like we're escaping from the mental institution? Support group?
Hi, Susan. I'm Lori.
So was she fishing people out of the guilty remnant? This freaking title sequence is crazy.
Everybody. You go get him, kiddo.
You ever miss it?
What?
Quiet.
No.
I get it now. I didn't even think of it that way. The two of them were both in cults, and they found their way out of it. So now they're trying to help other people. Oh, this is cool. I thought she was just gonna reunite with her family, but I like this better. She gets her own story this way.
It's great. Lori, it's gonna be an extra 200 here and out. Okay?
Why?
You know these toilets.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't even think about it. You are not welcome here. You're cowards.
Uses without your pen and paper. Sounds familiar. Is that the song in piano version? Oh, I love it. I love that we do this without words. Wow.
Like you, I'm not angry.
Well, she used to be a psychiatrist. That's right. So this is actually in a real house.
Okay.
Australia. What the hell is? Why is anyone going to Australia? What is this? David Butcher. Damn it! You turned the TV off. Turn it back on. Tom. So this is what she was doing in the car. What is that?
Yeah.
And tore it up. Oh, so she thinks she's not ready to see the mom because she's angry. I thought the mom was deliberately staying away. The son told her to stay away.
They threw us out. They put all the stuff in the hallway.
Oh no.
I'm gonna start.
Yes.
Oh no, the
I was writing
book.
through this morning. You can even have the laptop. I just need one file.
Don't you want to go home tonight and tell him that you're a good man? That somebody.
He don't give a shit. Your psychiatry's not going
I
over
don't
him.
have your laptop.
You could have a dog or I don't know, a wife. Shit. See? There's somebody living there, of course. I swear we have the same icebox. What the hell? Icebox of assholes. The kid's face. Oh! Oh yeah. Oh. I can't believe she just did that. She's feeling pretty good about herself. Holy shit! That's so funny.
I don't want to say something that makes her leave again.
My husband thought that I left because of him, too. Of course he did. She's not gonna leave you again.
I'm not.
Thank you.
Welcome home.
I like how he's going around. He just writes, "Are you okay?" and kind of starts everything. And then no one asked her that or something. Oh shit! Our whistles. Oh crap! How's that? Oh shit! She's alive. Oh shit! This is the rape part. I saw that in the opening part. Oh no way! What the hell? Wow, that's interesting. What is that? Ooh. Oh shit! It's gasoline. Whoa!
Says hello.
Oh shit! Some kind of a goddamn Godfather kind of thing. So was that to humiliate him, or was she trying to get pregnant?
Tell me what happened.
What happened is I'm in there with them, but you forgot what it's like. They make sense. They know something.
No, that's it. You're done. You're done. You are not going back in there. Sweetie, this is working.
She can't sleep. Oh, she wasn't sleeping. Something's off though. It's not. I feel like she's gonna go back to them. You trusted her with the kid in your car. Oh god. Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Turn around! Oh gosh, no.
Appointment with
This is
Peter
for the.
Benedetto?
This is for the
It's
book.
Lori. Do you know if there's...
I don't need to know. I know what happened.
Okay.
Nothing good.
Different angle. The whole
I don't like
cult
that
thing
guy.
from an insider's perspective.
This guy looks
love
shadier.
it. Myth.
Yeah, see, this guy is trying to sell it like it's some kind of
It says Wingnut in Australia.
Australia.
Says that he went to the other side and he can't die.
That's
We
the
know
David Button
that
guy?
The guilty remnant. We got to put some feeling into this thing.
Self-publish it already. Self-publish. Bring it out yourself. You don't need this freaking asshole. You don't know
If
really
you
what
want
it
people
wants
to
to be.
connect with it, you have to tell them how it felt. And he goes running in. I mean, she's in there because of you.
This is
but
literally the pitch meeting for the
you
actual
can't save her.
for the actual show.
She's the one to save her because all you can do is stand there and watch. And what I need to know
Is why?
is how you feel about it.
How you? Whoa! What the hell? Yep, she is angry. The lady was right. She's angry. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's funny. Hey, they find each other at the end of the day, though. Oh, they did. She's not. You don't recover that fast. That's why.
I know you're fucked up. But everyone's back at our place right now, and they're all losing their shit.
Yeah.
Can you keep yours together?
Why are we losing?
They're giving them something.
What are we giving me to?
We have nothing to put back in its place.
Ah, interesting. Yeah, because all they have is despair. Like, return to reality.
Something.
They need something to. They need something to fight for. I guess this is not enough. Huh. She actually learned something about. She actually learned something from that meeting.
Tell them.
Have you heard of Holy Wayne?
Abandoned it in a fucking rest stop bathroom. The baby, she was crying, and I didn't know what to do. I was alone. He found me.
What?
Nobody knew where I was. He did. I could take people's pain away. And he wrapped his arms around me.
This part isn't true, right? Because I never saw that part. So he's gonna hug
I've
her.
been afraid of what it was.
So he's gonna. He made a story up, right?
But
That
I
didn't
can't
happen.
let you hurt anymore.
He's gonna hug everybody.
What's a hug?
Oh my gosh, it's gonna end right there. It's so weird. What? Oh my gosh, man! We wanted to know what happens with the lake stuff and everything, man. Shoot, we're gonna get back to it. Done. But that was amazing. That was amazing. The Lori, we got to see what happened to Lori and the son, Tom, as they've so it looks like Lori when she she's trying to get her life back together by taking down that group that, you know, stole her away from her life for so long. She finally found her. She broke from those chains, and now is trying to reclaim her life. She's trying to give her life a new purpose, you know. And I realized that Tom, I didn't really think about it like that before, but Tom and her both had that in common. They're both from cults. They both looked to cults for answers, and then had to come back from that. So it makes sense that they would unite together. I guess they both feel like outsiders. They don't feel like they're ready to come home or whatever, you know. And they need to find their own way. I actually like how this. I like this. I like that it's going this way. Actually, instead of Laurie just becoming part of Kevin's story, having Laurie kind of go on her own route is very interesting. It gives her more than just the supporting wife role. She's got her own storyline here going on, trying to overcome the guilty remnant who is still going strong. That sucks. It's still gonna, but I get it now. I get it. I get why they're there a lot. They're there. Their hold on people is so strong because they promised them something that the world doesn't, which is it's sad though to me, because I'd rather face reality than any kind of a fake thing. Pain lets me know that reality. Sometimes, you know, I don't get everything I want, and that is reality letting you know, because only in a simulation, only in like in a fake world do everything goes the way you want. I feel like those people are taking the guilty remnant, people like that they're taking the easy way out by, you know, they just can't handle reality basically, so they're going into this. They cling on to some other ideal or whatever, but I couldn't deal with anything that wasn't real. I need to know it's real, and part of being real, when bad things happen, it's kind of like a reminder of that, you know. The bad and the good. You gotta take the bad with the good. You don't get to just completely skip all the other stuff without consequences. But I get it. They that lady that they tried to bring over to the side was an example of how, you know, they almost got her out of there, but in the end it just led back to the same thing. It led her to eventually finish herself off, because I guess without the guilty remnant to hold on to, something to hold on to, she just kind of went off the deep end. It's so sad that they need something, even if it's fake. They needed something to hold on to. But I'm surprised they didn't go for God. I thought they were gonna say it was God, but they went another route with that. I'll get back to that in a second. So Tom has been bringing people out, and she went back to her old psychiatry job, so to speak, as a counselor now, trying to help people from those places, trying to get them out of there and help as many of them as she can to see the light and go back to the world. Then she tried to get then she was trying to develop a book, and didn't quite go correctly, because now, while I didn't like that guy, he was awful. that guy who would tell her what the book was about and all that. Although I feel like there was some kind of meta thing going on there, because it was basically what the pitch was for this show, right? Like that's basically exactly what happened in the show. What he describes is pretty much how the writer probably pitched that whole situation. It's kind of funny that he's just saying it out like this, you know, as if it was reality and all that within the show. You know, reality being spoken within the show, very meta. But I didn't like the guy's attitude. He's a terrible dude. You know, everything to him is a sensationalist piece, and he's saying this wasn't interesting enough. But there was a point to it. Though. I see it. I see that there was a point to all that. She learned that she doesn't have the emotional aspect to herself. That she wrote down all the facts and all the honesty of what happened, but she didn't really properly think about why it's whether the guy is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that he's right or wrong. But there was a point to that scene, and the point was that it made her realize that there's a lot of stuff in there that she hasn't really realized yet, or she's still internalizing a lot of stuff. And it came out when she choked that guy. And it reminds me of what Patty said before. When Patty told her that you were unhappy at your marriage, and she said she's like, I'm not unhappy. Yes, you are. And then over here she does the same thing. That's her denial face. The lady told her you're just like you're angry too, and she says, I'm not angry. She does that same huh, and then she says it like it's a matter of fact, but she is, and that proves it when she strangles that freaking guy for belittling her entire last year or so, however long it was. I guess I didn't realize the daughter hated her for that. I guess that was symbolized by ripping the letter up. I didn't realize that. I didn't get that from her, and I don't know why she would. I mean, I think she would eventually forgive the mom for whatever. Why would she hate her for all that, But I guess so. So that's why she didn't go inside. Well, anyway, I like this path they're going on now with her trying to rehabilitate those who she was part of. But apparently Meg has come back as a whole new beast. The whole rape scene thing was very uncomfortable. As it should be. But strangely hot at the same time. I'm so sorry I said that. It is though. It kind of was. But at the same time, it was really uncomfortable and very awkward and very weird. These are in a weird place, But I don't know why she did it. I think she's trying to get pregnant. Or is it just trying to humiliate him? No, if she was just trying to humiliate him, I feel like she would have used some kind of condom thingy. Some kind of contraception. But she just went for it. So it seems to me like she was actually trying to do something. Why would she want to do that? I don't get it. It's weird. But it looks like she is the freaking leader now. How did she go so far? We watched her in the beginning. She was trying to attack these people, and that led to her becoming the leader of it. But you know what? That actually would, I understand. She would be the one you cannot talk out of this now, I think, because she's now in a position of leadership. I mean, she didn't have that when she was married, I think. She now has a real purpose to lead this cult and all that. So I feel, but you know what? I just realized she actually talked. So what is that supposed to mean? She is not. I mean, I guess Patty talked too. So she's the new Patty, and I don't know. I didn't know that was going. I thought the Good Film was going to be gone after that. So this is very interesting, very different take on the whole situation. Because I thought they all died, but it didn't occur to me that they had more hives going around. And does that mean they all connect back to her? Because she looks like goddamn organization mafia queen. I don't know what the hell to think of that, but it looks like she's got competition. Now talk about an ending with Tom and the mom. What the hell is that about? That's nuts. Okay, that definitely didn't happen. The last part about him saying help and to the ceiling, and then Wayne showing up out of nowhere did not happen, because we saw him leave the bathroom and there was nobody there, and Wayne would never have told him to go to their house because he didn't even know who they were, so there's no way. Wayne was probably a fraud for the most part, most likely, but they're gonna use that. Actually, it's probably very reminiscent of Jesus Christ, since it's more important that he is used as a figure for hope and miracles and all that, rather than what actually has happened. You know what I mean? He serves a bigger purpose. Whether he actually was what he is or was not, was whatever, it's more important that they use him for bringing hope now. So forget about whether Wayne was real or not. The point is the people believe it. So it's kind of sad that they have to do that, but that's crazy. So Tom basically becomes the new Wayne. I'm sure Wayne probably had the same situation happen to him the way he did it. But basically, now they're going to give those people something. It sucks. It sucks, though. They're weak. That they need something to keep moving on. They can't freaking know and tough it out. You got to tough it out. But basically, they're going to start their own cult. but their code is gonna be for good and against all the other shitty stuff, right? Oh my gosh, they're gonna use the cult mentality to, because these people think like cults, and you can't just take them away from it. They need something to replace it, and life isn't good enough apparently. So you gotta give them something in return. You gotta give them some kind of a reward at the end of the journey, and so they're gonna give them hugs. The idea being we can, yeah, that's why I figured that was the case, because the hugs are psychological. You convince yourself that you've been cured, and so that's what Tom is gonna do now. They just need that comfort. Apparently, they need some kind of otherworldly comfort because the world isn't giving it to them. A bunch of pansies. I get it. Anybody who, it's basically, and I didn't realize this show was gonna be so. It's interesting that, having looked at the title and the description of the show, you never would have thought this show is actually very a big, what do you call it, research paper on cults. Actually, the show is heavily written. A lot of the show revolves around cults and mentality of cults, how they think and how they act and everything. This whole cult thing was created. I mean, it's like, I guess people who end up in cults have a weaker mind state. It seems to me that they need something to hold on to, something to make them go on, because reality isn't giving it to them anymore. They're searching for answers somewhere else, so they had to do that, because they don't just recover like that. They left for a reason. So the only way to for Laurie, I think it was an extreme reaction of the. It took a lot for her to finally break free of it, and she realized that she had what she wanted, or something like that, right? She said she's still waiting. I don't know. Has she found a purpose? This is her purpose. This is her purpose, to fight back by fighting against these people. I think that's what's gonna give her a reason to live. But that's not everybody's reason to live, She realized how much she had lost from them, the much time that she had lost because of them, and and her daughter was at the wake up call. Everything accumulated to the daughter being the daughter as the ultimate wake up to the whole situation. And maybe she can't go back because she needs to make something right first. Like they said, Kevin, she causes all this shit, and what does she do? The only thing she can do is have Kevin be the savior who saved it. Kevin is the one who saved everyone. All she can do is sit back and freaking watch. So maybe she's trying to fix that now. She's not going to watch anymore. This episode is actually very quiet too, which is very appropriate for the subject matter, since we're dealing with people who don't talk. Just something to note. But now she's not going to sit back and be silent anymore. She's not going to watch from the sidelines. She's going to be up in center and fighting, and coincidentally ends up giving her, or is it ironically, it gave her the thing that she thought was the answer. It actually was. I don't know if that's ironic though, but not in the way she thought. So it is ironic. Ironically, the thing, that cult that she thought was the answer, ended up being the answer, but not in the way that she thought. It ended up being the reverse, in that her purpose was to stop them. So does that mean that she's not gonna link up with Kevin then? We're gonna see her go this route, and we're gonna see Kevin do his thing with his family. That's two different storylines going on at once. All right, okay, I got it. This is Leftovers season 2, episode 3, the off ramp. Yeah, what is that supposed to mean? Well, I guess it makes me sound like they're. Well, there's a detour. Off ramp is like when you, on a road, you're going off to I don't know. Or it could just mean that they are off their head, in their minds, They're taking, I don't know, to me it sounds like a detour or something. I don't know what that could mean. But anyway, that was it. That was Leftovers season 2, episode 3. Can't wait for the next one. I'll see you guys later. And we are